February 9th is the big day a $2,000 stimulus check is going to be deposited, right? Whoa, let's hold up for just a minute and discuss what is actually going to be happening on February 9th. Let's get right into it. But if you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, make sure to subscribe by hitting that button right down below the video, as I am your one and only daily advocate, and I'm doing all of this research every single day on your behalf, as that is my commitment to you and this community as a whole, and ultimately bringing you all of the honest, accurate, reliable, and transparent information that I find every single day with all of this hours and hours of research that I'm doing on your behalf, because I totally get it. It's a struggle right now. A lot of people are having a really hard time, and I want to find anything we possibly can with all of these changes to the packages, proposals, amendments, announcements, reform, anything else, money, benefits, programs, anything else we can possibly get our hands on. I want to make sure that I'm giving that information to you right away so that we can get on these programs and take advantage of anything during this very difficult time. So again, thank you so much for being part of this community. I really do appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and let's get right into this. All right, so February 9th is the big day for a $2,000 check, right? Well, hang on just a second. Before we get too far ahead of ourselves, let's talk about this. And why am I even bringing this up in the first place? Here's why I'm bringing this up. I've seen a number of comments down below in the comments section over the last 24 hours or so, a number of people reaching out saying February 9th. I've heard this is the date the president's going to be signing an executive order and a $2,000 stimulus check is going to be hitting our accounts that day, right? Okay, hang on just a second here. So I started doing a bunch of research on this as well because I wanted to know, where was this date coming from? Like, where is this all coming from? There's so many people asking about this. I want to know what's going on with February 9th and why is this date being thrown around right now? So I started doing some research on this, and lo and behold, I found the source. Is it a reliable source? Well, everybody has their own opinion, but I'm just going to throw my opinion out there. No, not even close. This is the most unreliable source in the possible world. So I do want to share some information about this. So here's what's happening. This really unreliable source of information that is spreading this date around of February 9th, talking about a $2,000 stimulus check being deposited as a result of an executive order, is completely a run on words. It's a play on words. It's a play on dates. It's a play on numbers. It's a play on everything. So I want to come back to you and I want to give you the honest, accurate, reliable information as far as what is actually going to be happening on February 9th. Now, is a $2,000 check going out on February 9th? Yeah, in some instances, it will be going out to a small select group of people. Who? Is it a stimulus check? Okay, let's break this down a little bit further because I think we need to understand what is actually going on here, because then, like I just said, this is a huge play on words, it's a huge play on dates, it's a huge play on everything. And I want to give you what is actually going on right here. So, when it comes to a $2,000 stimulus check, is there one coming on February 9th? No. There's not. Straight up, no. It's just a plain old no. It's not happening on February 9th, okay? Again, I don't like to be the guy to bring you this information. I don't want to be the one to pop any bubbles or make anybody feel disappointed. I'm here to bring you the honest information, whether it is good, whether it's bad, whether it's ugly, but I am here for you as your one and only daily advocate, and it is my duty to be completely honest with you, and ultimately, maintaining your trust is the most important thing to me at the end of the day. So, with that being said, is a $2,000 stimulus check arriving on February 9th? No. If you're waiting for it to arrive on February 9th, I'm going to tell you this much. You're going to be very, very, very disappointed when you wake up on February 9th and a $2,000 check has not hit your bank account. I'm just telling you. If it hits your account, send me a message and I'll send you $2,000 because I was wrong, okay? I can promise you it is not going to happen that day. But I'm still watching everything closely, and we do know that Congress is still working out the parameters of the next stimulus package and all kinds of things going on. And of course, I'm keeping you updated on that every single day. However, let me talk about who will be getting a $2,000 check on February 9th. But wait, I just said nobody's getting one. You're right. A $2,000 stimulus check will not be happening on February 9th. However, some people will be getting a $2,000 check on February 9th. Confusing, right? Well, yeah, exactly. Exactly why this other very unreliable source of information gave this information out, and it's just a huge play on everything here. So here's what's happening. February 9th just so happens to be the second Wednesday of the month. Well, I know that a lot of you in this community receive Social Security, retirement, disability, SSDI, and survivor's benefits. A lot of you also know what happens on the second Wednesday of the month. You know what that is? Yes, exactly. Benefits are deposited for those individuals who have a birth date between the 1st and the 10th of the month. Now, is that for everybody with a birth date between that range? No, not everybody, but a lot of people do receive their benefits on the second Wednesday of the month, which just so happens to be February 9th. So like I said a second ago, it's a huge play on everything that this unreliable source of information is spreading all this information out about. It is not a stimulus check. It is the regular benefits that people receive on an ongoing basis as a result of Social Security, retirement, SSDI, or survivor's benefits. Now, does everybody receive a $2,000 check? No, not everybody does. In fact, practically everybody that receives Social Security benefits, whether it's retirement, SSDI, or survivors, gets a different amount it's the same amount every month, but it's a different amount based on everybody out there, right? One person might get $500, one person might get $742, one person might get $3,000, someone else might get $2,162. You know what I mean? So everybody gets a different amount for the most part. So some people, a very, very small group of people, will be getting $2,000 on February 9th. But again, it is just the regular monthly benefit from Social Security that they always get every single month. No change. Nothing different is going on here. So when I saw this information, I had to do some research on this, and of course, I uncovered the unreliable source of information, where this is all coming from. And again, I wanted to come back to you. I typically don't enjoy making videos like this, but considering the number of comments I received about this, in fact, I even saw a couple people reach out in their comment and said, I am positive a $2,000 stimulus check will be deposited on February 9th. Again, if you're waiting for that day and you're positive, I'm sorry, but you're going to be very, very disappointed and sad. And again, please don't be upset with me. I'm the guy giving you the honest, accurate information versus the other guy who's giving you, very unreliable information. Yeah, so anyway, my point is, just be careful. Seriously, I'm here for you. It is my commitment to you. It's my commitment to this community. Maintaining your trust is the most important thing, and I would never do anything to sacrifice that in any way at all. It is so important to me. If I had to lay out anything that is the most important, it is trust. Trust. I mean, think about this. If I were to lose your trust, then what happens? You don't trust me, and then you're never going to believe anything that I say. That's why it's so important to me to maintain your trust and to tell you only things that are honest and accurate, reliable, transparent, anything that can be 100% fact-checked if anybody wanted to look them up themselves. And feel free to do so, because all the stuff that I talk about in my videos is 100% accurate, and it is checkable. Is that a word? Checkable? Yes, you can check it. If you want to check it, feel free to check it, and feel free to check my English if you want as well. Not even sure if I speak English half the time, but my point is, you can check it, and, checkable probably isn't a word, but not really sure. I said it, so I guess now it's a word here on this community anyway, right? So anyway, my point is, I want to come back here, lay this all out for you, let you know what is actually going on February 9th. And again, if anything changes, I will of course let you know, but at this point, Congress is still working their way through the next stimulus package, as I've been calling it lately, the revised Build Back Better agenda. Why am I calling it that? Because they're scrapping the original Build Back Better, and they're going to be replacing it with a much smaller, slimmer, tamed down bill. What is it called? We don't really know yet. That's why I'm calling it the revised Build Back Better agenda, or the revised stimulus package. Now again, I'm bringing you all those updates every single day. So again, if you're new here or if you haven't done so, make sure to subscribe down below. It's totally free to do so. I am your one and only daily advocate, regardless of what other people say or what they claim to be. Yeah, right. So anyway, I've always said that. I've been claiming that for a long time now. I'm literally doing research all day long, finding out the latest information, as I totally get it. Like I said before, it is a struggle. There's a lot of people here in the community that are having a hard time right now, and I am here for you in any way that I possibly can be. So again, thanks for being part of this community. I know this video is not exactly, what everybody wants to hear all the time, but at the end of the day, it is so important to to get the accurate information rather than just a bunch of fluff that some guy, decides to make up and throw out there online as just a bunch of unreliable misinformation is essentially what it comes down to. So again, I'm here for you. Thanks for believing in me. Join the community. Hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't done so yet. And feel free to share this video or any others here on the channel. There's 2,100 videos or so on the channel, and feel free to check those out. Also, let's bring Corey in for the new updated list of shoutouts right here in this video. And by the way, if you want to check out the fan club, there's a link down below in the description. You can check it out there. Otherwise, at the top of the comment section, you can look at it there as well if you want to join the list for shoutouts right here in all of our videos. So with that being said, Corey, take it away, and I'll catch you again later in the next video. All right, Corey, it's all you.
Today's shoutouts are Sarah Lieberman, Brenda Murdoch, Mary Klickenoy, Linda Wharton, Crystal Perry, Geraldine Walker, and Pastor Ivan White. Thank you for being members of the fan club.